like, and subscribe. Welcome in, Big Chief Pepper Brooks. I'm creeping it real like my senorita self. Notice my hair matches my colors. I am excited. My favorite holiday of the year is coming up in a couple of days. Well, two of my favorite because I love Halloween and then I love the day after. Welcome in, Barbara. I don't know what was going on there last live, so today was very eventful. We had Mercado Media and the Status Coop downtown in Chicago at the Dirksen building because Bavino had to go before our Supreme Court Justice Judge to answer for throwing the tear gas in the little village. So we had that going on. And then yesterday, my good friend Duper Trooper was out in Wooddale at a murders or unaliving, let's say. I know there's trigger words. So with a knife, it turned out to be a mother and son situation. He was covering that. I hope he slept okay yesterday. He saw some stuff. So now he is to be wearing a body cam and has to report back to that judge during the weekdays, not the weekends. So I guess weekends is where he's going to go buck wild. But if you guys go to my community page, while I was watching Mercado Media being down by the Dirksen building, which is our federal FBI building where people are held, where court is done, he got on top of his car and was going like this to everybody. It was wild. This is our government, people. This is wild. So, I gotta see if I can get like a group because Friday they want people to come in costume or inflatables, whatever. I'm probably going to do both. I'm probably going to go just like this and then also bring my inflatable T-Rex. Oh, I'm like, what is that? I forget that there's something on the back of the mask that's hanging. Eat your broccoli! Thank you for coming in, my love. This is technically my Friday. So, Friday is Halloween. I will be working Day of the Dead. So, I might actually come into work Saturday like this in honor of Day of the Dead because it's one of my favorite personal things to do from my heritage because it makes you not be sad about the relatives you lost. Yes, we mourn them, but we also honor them by putting them on an Esperanza and putting beautiful flowers and treats that they liked in life. So I think that that's kind of a cool way to honor the people that you've loved and lost. If none of you understand Day of the Dead, watch the movie Coco. I know it's kind of funny to tell you to watch a kid movie, but it's great. It explains everything. If it was not for my niece and nephew, I would not know of this. I knew of the movie, but I wouldn't have watched it. As my kids are way out of Disney movies. I ruined them years ago by showing them Last Action Hero, Total Recall, Predator. Eat my eggplant. Okay. Is the other channel on pause? Oh, may your great niece rest in peace, honey. I'm sorry you lost her. I was going to go on earlier, but my boss came in and was kind of looking at me like, I'm like, if you think this is bad, you should have been in here Sunday when I had the T-Rex costume. And I showed him the video and he didn't say much. But I am the least of his problems here in this bar. Hi, Gregory. How are you, honey? Hope everything is okay. So, I'm sorry if I have not been reaching out to people lately. I have been engrossed in what's going on in my community and in my city. I'd like to tell you guys I'm safe. I don't think I am. On my way to work today, I had a car slowly follow me. Now, at first I was like, oh, maybe they're lost. You know, I didn't think kind of it. But when they followed me a significant amount, yeah, that shit creeps me out. Not to mention the other day I came up top to grab my Uber, and on the garbage can was a knife. Was a knife. Don't know what the fuck that was about. And then our regular police force, the whole 6 cars of them, ooh, that looks loose. The whole 6 cars of them, Sunday, one of them decided to, hold on, sit right there. Right up there. And then he took off, and I went outside to smoke a cigarette, and he rolls down his window, and I noticed it was the police officer I had a conversation with about how he felt about ICE and if he would help them, and he said that he would 100% help them and that I need to get off the internet. I believe his direct quote was, oh, honey, you need to get off the internet. Anyhow, he's sitting there kind of, hi. And I look at him and I'm like, hi. And he does like a Yui to pull now up in front of me. And he had some guy, Blazer, what's up? He had some guy riding shotgun. He tried telling me it's the new guy, but I don't know. Something with the way that guy was dressed versus the way he was dressed. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. So, yeah, I do not feel safe at all. Especially when they're taking United States citizens here. I need to fucking get one, Pepper. Because I'm telling you, between the guy who followed me today and the people who yell at me about ICE because of the area I'm in and they believe in that, I stand out here very much, and not just because of my green hair. Exactly, Blazer. This is my gift to my customers. When I open, I'm like, I think an hour. I'm like a half an hour away till open. I agree, Gregory. Fuck ICE. I drink my horse shot to warm because of that. What they're doing here in Chicago is just, it's fucking wild. I thought that Certain areas of Chicago and the police officers I've had interactions with were pretty bad. But at least it prepared me. At least it prepared me. I even have one of my customers right now begging and pleading with me to stop doing what I'm doing. And I'm like, I get that you're older and you feel that, sitting down and being quiet is the right thing to do. I'm like, but I don't. I watch stuff all the time and get so agitated. So agitated. Because I can't believe the world we're living in right now. I can't believe kids last Saturday getting ready to do a Halloween parade. A Halloween parade, right? ICE went into that neighborhood and dispersed tear gas. Those poor kids. They're sitting there saying that we're violent in general. They're not dealing with that. People protect them and make sure they're safe when they do parades here. Nobody's throwing tear gas. The guy they took from the Laugh Factory downtown, American citizen. They tried saying assault on a police officer because he slammed the door or something on him while they were getting in. Are you serious? Are you serious? The stuff that they're doing to my people here, and that offends you and gets you arrested. It's maddening. And I know my people in California and New York are feeling the same. They're starting to blow things off in New York, I saw. It's just shameful. It's just shameful. And while I was watching Mercado Media, he's like, the No Kings rally was great. Everybody showed up. He goes, but we need people to keep on showing up. And he's right. It doesn't just stop because we marched on the 18th. It didn't accomplish what we feel we need to accomplish. Human rights, human dignity for the people that the stuff that they're doing. Last week, I read a heartbreaking article. So the other side's supposed to be about children, and they banned abortions, saying that, babies need to live, right? So I read an article about, so far that we know of, 12 women miscarried in ICE facilities, including here in Chicago. 12. One woman gave such a horrible account of bleeding in there and them ignoring her. And these are the same people who believe in babies to be born and we love children and we love God. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Again, I digress. I get very agitated at this shit. So when somebody tells me to sit down and be silent, that's not helping. That's not helping anyway. Seeing people in communities that I used to live in, living in terror in this moment. I feel like a fucking fraud. Not everybody gets to get the pass and come out here and live here because they can't afford it. I had that luxury, but some of my friends are living in terror in Cicero and Berwyn right now. That guy thinks he's the Lord. Eat my eggplant. So, sorry. This is supposed to be us hanging out, but I'm sure we all have these feelings and are all upset about everything that's going on right now. It's not right and it's not fair. They're supposed to be going after the bad people, and they're ripping out children, they're ripping out hardworking people. And I've got to keep my head on a swivel all the time now, because I've got to watch, because kind of funny how those white boy racists were always sitting there talking about my lips and my ass, and now they want to see me in a cage. So what is everybody else up to? Anybody have any great Halloween plans? As long as I can get the right people together, I'll be in Broadview Friday morning. Because they tell you don't go by yourself. Again, I may if I have no other choice. See, people like him who just drove past me, he could be going to his next job like any other day, and next thing he knows, he's swarmed, and they take him, and they hold him for 4 days, and they don't care if you have papers. There was an instance where a woman was pulled from Cicero, and she had her papers to prove that she was legally here. She was doing nothing but picking up her kid. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to take broccoli. Yeah, and imagine they're not injected. They're God-given. Talk shit and eat tacos. That's what these lips do. Yeah, I can't deal with that negativity. And not you, Leo Lopez. I mean, what I was just saying to eat your eggplant. And it's sad because sometimes it's people that you've been friends with for a while, and then, yeah, you have a conversation with them, and it's just like, wait, what? One of my friends, when I was going to Wu-Tang, was like, oh, you're going to be the only white chick there. One, I'm not white. And two, I was not. I even made a point when I got there to take pictures. There were young and old. There was an elderly couple walking in with Wu-Tang shirts on. What did he say? He just said that my lips were heavy duty. I do have big lips. Sorry, I just have to look at the cars that go past because I never know. Okay, all I see is they said that I'm their Halloween. They are some heavy-duty lips and a thumbs up. So what did I miss? I'm lost. Could have been a troll, but I mean, I don't think they said anything that... Ooh, Smokey breaks over. Back into the dungeon. So hopefully it's happening here Friday night. It should be because one of our beloved bartenders, Sandy, will be here, and everybody loves her. So I'm sure she'll have a decent crowd. Sunday was pretty good for me, but yesterday really sucked. And I'm going to guess Tuesday's going to be the same way, but that's okay because I get paid hourly and yay, I get paid this week. But unfortunately, I got to pay bills, so that goes pretty quick. I have to reach out to my people to see who's going to be able to come out for Friday. Because sometimes I can just take a train into the city and then I meet up with Freeman Liberty, and he's such a nice person. He comes and picks me up from the train station. The last time there was a little misconstrued info on my behalf. I thought Joe was already there and Joe was waiting for us. So I'm glad that we ended up making it work. But those two guys always got my back. And I don't know if I can always, bother them and be like, hey, let's go again. And now that it's getting colder. Okay, well, I can't look, so I'll have to wait until after the stream. So, like I said, I just didn't see what they said. Usually I can see the messages, and there was only 3 messages that I see. Ooh. 13 Ghosts is on right now. Oh, I love this part. This is where the lawyer got sliced in half. Here, watch this. This is the greatest part ever. I thought, when I saw that for the first time, I rewound that like 3 times. I was like, how did they do that? That's so cool. The way that I see things, Broccoli, what's top chat? Or, I'm sorry, eat your eggplant. So it's so funny. I wanted to do this the other day, yesterday, and I couldn't figure out where the stupid mask was. And last night, I found my winter pajamas. I got, of course, BatMan. And then I have my monkey ones that my girlfriend Wendy gave me for Christmas quite some time ago. And in the same box, or in the box before it, that I already looked in, there this was, because I was looking for this. I can always find these. These are on a ribbon, so I can pick and choose which one I want to wear for the day, if I'm going to wear one. Oh my goodness. I brought in a wonderful bagel. This thing's huge. So if I get hungry in a little bit, I even brought in some cream cheese. And if I don't, I can always bring it home. Right? Maybe because you're 86ing people. Pepper Brooks, say something, my love. My boss is so funny. He's looking in the fridge because he's trying to put something in there, and he's like, what is this? And I'm like, oh, those are my tea, or that's my lemons. And he's like, you know I have lemon, right? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, I throw them out. He goes, you can use them. And I'm like, I use a lot of lemons. So... As long as she loves me, that's all that matters, my eggplant. You think Pink's lurking? He is like a hemorrhoid. Never there when you want him. I cannot wait to go home and hang out with my beautiful Papa. I keep on telling her if she was a lot more nicer, I could bring her back here and have her back here with me. But she would just be barking at people, being rude as soon as somebody walked in. Oh my God. Now you're going to start Gregory's. Angel Cacique is Pink Taco, I thought. Wait, I thought I was Pink Taco. Hold on, I think Topher Life claimed Pink Taco. Who the fuck is Pink Taco? We should all get shirts that say, I am Pink Taco. Again, I support Pink Tacos because I have a Pink Taco. And we all know how you feel about Pink Tacos, eggplant, so please don't share. It's usually gross. I love coffee. This is true, eat your broccoli. I'm sure somewhere down the line you'll be outed as Pink Taco. Right? That's what I'm talking about. Those mountain fuckers are weird people. And the funny thing is they think that we're, well, some of us maybe, but I need to care about you, to care what you think about me. El Wolf, what's up? How things in LA? Thank you for the update on Richard. I hope he's free soon because that is just fucking wild. How you gonna do that to that man? You know, but here we are. Here we fucking are. I enjoy your content and your static. I even followed the other channel that you asked us to follow. So, thank you for coming and supporting me back, El Wolf. And thank you for coming to support also Duper Trooper. I don't know if you saw his more recent live. He came across a unaliving yesterday in Wooddale with a mother and son and covered that for like an hour and a half. So, other things are happening here other than ice. Not always good. I feel horrible for the family right now because I know what domestic violence looks like after the fact. And it's not pretty. Murder didn't just take away my mother, it took away my family. So, sometimes people can find their way back to each other, but sometimes not so much. It's kind of weird. I came into this world with a lot of siblings, and because I come from the second marriage, I don't matter. I don't exist. I know I exist, so that's all that matters. And it took me a while to work on that one. Oh, 100% eat your broccoli. 100%. I don't know what was more traumatizing, losing my mother to domestic violence or watching my sister's fist fight in a funeral home over money that wasn't there. Both were very traumatic. Yeah, 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 18 innings. You only get to brag if you watch the game. I was up until 2 o'clock watching that game, so. Also, I'm not going to even say it because I'm going to offend some people. There he is! Look, look, I'm not Pink Taco. I can't type and talk to you people at the same time. Though it looks like I'm typing, I am not. Broccoli. Ah! Everybody run! Everybody, hide! Yeah, Pink, you're broccoli now. We've moved on from Angel. So now we've already hit the trifecta of the three of us. Me, Broccoli, Angel. So yeah, I'm really proud of Duper and all the things that he's trying to do and bring light to you guys about what goes on around here. Not anything, because most of my content are concerts that I go to, and I would never in a million years want to make money off of the bands that I love. I enjoy paying for the tickets to go and see them, to go see them live, and hopefully share with somebody who doesn't necessarily like being in crowds but still wants to see their favorite band live. So they won't let me monetize because of that, which is fine with me. I'm not in this for the money. I'm in this to hang out, meet new people, which I have throughout the years. I've been on YouTube for since 2010, throwing up music content. More in 2020, 21 is when I started doing more lives on myself and things that I personally do. So, not a thing. The only thing I'm earning right now is what I'm making an hour at my job, which isn't much, plus tips, which sometimes is not much. But it still affords me to make posters for No Kings rallies, for going to the ICE protest. George Soros is not cutting me a check. If that man was cutting me a check, I'd be back home living comfortably. Nice to see you out and about early in the day, Pink. Are you here to choose violence? Oh my God, Broccoli, you got to hear this. So, like 2 weeks ago, I had my hair straightened, and I was walking over here for something, and as I'm walking over here, a customer who comes in here regularly turns around and asks me if I have extensions. And I looked at her and I'm like, what? She's like, is that your real hair? Because I always wear it up. I hardly ever wear it down. And it does shock some people how long it really is because it's always pulled up in a messy bun. And I looked at her and I'm like, no, and that's kind of weird. And she goes, well, people get extensions. And I'm like, yeah, rich people. If you knew how much it costs to do extensions, it's ridiculous. It's even more than doing your actual hair. Would I do them? Maybe, depending on the length of my hair. Right now I'm okay because it's long. So I'm okay with it now. I remember one time I did ask my children's father. It was the weirdest conversation. My hair used to be down to my butt. Um, when I was younger, my mom wouldn't let me grow my hair because I would fall asleep with gum in my mouth. She's like, I'm going to end up having to cut your hair anyway. So until, I don't know, maybe use the account that has a wrench because you're blue in one. Anyway, I wasn't allowed to start growing my hair until 11. Yes, 11. So I just let it grow, got haircuts, and it eventually was down to my ass. So one day I went to go and get my hair cut where my mother-in-law went because she's like, oh, Vicky's great. So I show her a picture because I wanted to do something up in front, but I told her to only take off a little in the back, just the dead stuff. She chopped me all the way up to here. When she turned me around and I saw how short my hair was and all my hair on the floor, yeah, I cried for like 3 days. It did not help that my ex was like, what did you do? So shortly after that, I came up with the idea that I wanted extensions because I was very sad my hair was all gone. And he looked at me very puzzled and he's like, why do you want to walk around as a 20-year-old in a wig? And I looked at him and I'm like, no. I'm like, they're sewn into your hair, they're braided into your hair, however, glued into your hair. He's like, why would you want to do that? And I'm like, I miss my hair. So I never ended up doing it. But that was the closest I ever came to getting extensions. And back then I had the money to do it if I really wanted to. But back then it was like, I think one of the places I priced, and that was the sew-in, was something like $600 for the length that I wanted to go and how much I needed to put into my hair. Because my hair is very thick. So, I mean, it looks like it's not, but it's very thick. I ain't wrenching you. You have one with a blue wrench. And that's exactly why I might not make you blue. Because, yeah, people can make pink taco accounts all the time. And plus, Pink always knows how to do it where when one of his sock account or one of his accounts get zapped, another one pulls right up. And it's blue 9 out of 10 times. So, yeah, who knows? Oops, there you go. If it's the real Pink, he'll be feeling some type of way. Catch. Hold on, guys. I gotta put my coat back on. Rut road, Shaggy. One thing that was funny is I gotta check my purse. I don't know if I threw it in there or not. I hope I did. So my boss comes in to bring shit in, right? And he's like, why does it smell like pot in here? And I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I brought it. Oh well, I've got my vapes. But I thought it was my bowl at first. Because the glass jar that I keep my stuff in, um, that's sealed. You can't smell that. I mean, it's some potent shit, but when it's sealed, you can't smell it at all. It wasn't me. It was the one-armed man. There are some movies that I will probably quote until the day I die, and that's probably one of them. Probably one of them. Ooh, Status Coop just went live saying protesters in Chicago, so I'm wondering if they went to the Broadview facility because they were downtown in the city at the Dirksen, and that dissipated after a minute and after he left. Ooh, you smell delicious, broccoli, always. One-armed. You may be the one-legged, but one-armed. And it's a quote in The Mask about the movie, what is that movie? Fugitive. Because Harrison Ford kept on telling him it wasn't him, it was a one-armed guy. If you want to get totally weird, you could also think of it as the arm from David Lynch's wonderful Twin Peaks. Uh-huh. We see you, Pink. How many subs does that one have? Eat my eggplant. Pink knows how to communicate with me if that's really him, so. Two. And Pink can't subscribe to himself, so. Huh, I guess we're open. I just looked at the library clock. We opened 4 minutes ago. But it is Tuesday, so nobody's day drinking. People are at their jobs. Yeah, I didn't like that guy at all. So, trying to figure out if I'm going to carry a sign with me on Friday. Because that's a lot of stuff to carry. I'll have to carry a backpack because I'll have to carry the T-Rex suit somehow. So I have to keep that in the backpack maybe. Always good to keep water and a mask on you in case they decide to... I don't have a gas mask, but... Squirrely, no. Sometimes the wildlife is very brave when they cross the street here. Tent number 2. He's got his nut. He's like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna go bury my nuts. Oh my god. Well, maybe the steps counting to the wheelchair? Maybe that's it? I don't know. I always wonder how that works because I do these challenges with my steps where I have to put in either so many steps first or who can go the furthest. And I'm wondering if some people just sit there shaking their phone back and forth while they're sitting on a park lounge or a couch or something and just sitting there like this, because some people in these challenges have like ridiculous amount of steps. I've worked a lot of jobs where I am on my feet and have put in some substantial steps, but never the amount of some of these challenges that I join. I think I'm in a challenge now. I don't know. I can't remember. I accepted a couple of them. And I even did one more recently. I did one for Riot Fest. And did I do one for No Kings? I don't remember. I know I did one for Riot Fest. Oh, there was somebody cutting down a tree over here. I heard it when I was inside. Oh, shit. Worker bees. This guy totally deforested back here. It was ridiculous how much there was. But after that storm, it just makes sense. Take down the trees that you think are going to be a problem, because look at how little this house is. And from my understanding, this was a rental property for a while, but now the guy's mom is coming back from Florida to come and live, so he's getting everything ready, and he doesn't want her to worry about any of these coming down on her home while she's staying, trying to just live peacefully. It's a cute little house. My question is how much he was charging. I don't know how many bedrooms are in there. I don't know how big it is, because if I had to guess, that has to be a house from like back in the day when they were doing this as a resort town. All these homes and stuff and these apartment buildings, even this used to be a bar, and now it's townhomes. This used to physically be a bar, which I think is funny because we're right next door and we're 100 years old. I love this lady. I was talking to her one day and asked her how she likes that, and she's like, oh my god, I totally freaked. Huh? We are.
I don't want to go any further. It's fucking cold out.
It is cold out. You need to use the ATM? Do you want to bring that inside?
Yeah, can I?
Go for it, girl. I know how expensive those things are.
Hey, I was gonna ride all the way up to Jules. Like, screw that. Let me just go gamble a little bit.
Hopefully you win some money.
I hope so. That would be awesome.
Well, good luck to you, my dear. You sure can. Well, thanks for coming in. Well, thanks for coming in. As you can see, we're totally busy.
I see.
You said Miller Lite, right, hon?
Yeah. I expected the older crowd.
They sometimes come in.
Unfortunately,
But Tuesdays are kind of
unfortunately now I am the older crowd.
Right?
It's like, shit.
Girl, I used to be the youngest in the room, and now I'm getting to be the oldest in the room.
We
I
used
don't
to
know
come
how
here
that
and go
happened.
bowling when I was 16, you know? And all the old folks would be sitting in here.
Oh, I hear the wonderful stories from the people who've been here for years.
Oh, yeah, everybody. Yeah. All right, so we got new machines.
We do. We went with the new company called Gold Rush, so we have new machines. So try your luck, and hopefully it is well.
In the Western Conference, let's say howdy to our partner to Tim, how concerned are Mavericks making Russell Wilson?
He's going to get some signals on that deal just to be sure.
Oh gosh.
It gets a concern moving forward. He says he's supposed to.
Yeah, I hear that people don't like if they hear the people working at certain places gambling on the machines.
Well, you know what? If we can't, you know, go somewhere else, do a different job. We got our day off.
I mean, money's money, so. I still don't know if you're pink. Prove you're pink. Say something that only me and Pink would know. And it can't be something that you've seen in chat. I mean personally, because yes, I talk to them. Not often lately. Well, you only have one more game there until they go back to Toronto. Because I think they have to go back to Toronto to finish it. Because tonight is game 4. I believe there's 6 games. I just want to know who the genius was last night who decided having a football game and a baseball game on at the same time. When I saw that the Chiefs were winning, I just kind of stopped watching, paying attention to the game, and just caught the final score. Sorry, Kim, if you're watching. But I knew they were going to clinch that win. Oh, broccoli. Broccoli, that's the worst. It's like, okay, you want to be the smelly kid. Why are you talking to me? I still think it should be legal to be able to carry like deodorant, men and women's, just in case you get next to some unpleasantness. You can just. Oh my goodness, coffee. Why does that not taste sweet enough? Ooh, look at the groundhog. Or prairie dog. I love prairie dogs. That was the greatest show ever when they had on Animal Planet. Ooh. Yikes. Please do. I mean, I was just going to say that, Big Chief. I was going to say people with long pinky nails. She don't lie, she don't lie, she don't lie. Where's Rosie when I need her? She could finish that sentence. So we are going into winter concert season, and I am kicking it off with my wonderful friends, Lucky Boys. They sold out House of Blues very quickly, and they are having a re-release of one of their albums on vinyl and playing it. I am very excited that they're gonna be playing House of Blues again. I love House of Blues shows with them. Oh, Angel. Oh, too far. Well, it was half a moon yesterday when I was leaving for work because I actually looked up to the sky and I'm like, oh, that looks cool. American Werewolf in LA. I was watching the original one not too long ago. I love that movie. I love that one, and I love the one they did it in the 90s of the remake of it because they used Bush. There's a great song called Mouth in that movie. I love Gavin Rossdale. What the heck? I hate the winter weather. My hands stay so dry. Last night before I went to bed, I put some coconut oil on my hands, hoping that it would help. It's helping my nails. Speaking of daggers. Yikes. That means it's really thick. I could only wish that my nails were thick. Because of always dipping my hands in solution in hot water and cleaning things, my nails don't grow. Plus, it didn't help that I was trimming my nails for years because of guitar playing. You can't play guitar with picks on your nails. Though you could use probably maybe like your index finger and use that as a pick. Oh no, I think you go through a lot of nails. My poor broccoli. Every time you get on the bus, it's always a freak show. Oh my goodness. Angel. I don't know where Angel is. Number 2 is not here. He must be hiding doing pink things.
You know we haven't been short on in this first week in the NBA. Getting buckets. There have already been 6
Gotta love when your customers tip you things. I got that one.
the most 20-point games in the first week of a season for NBA.
And this one.
All into you got to go coast to coast with the ballers. Actually, before you start to Utah, because yeah, they have overtime wins.
And not to mention my unicorn piffs. I still have this thing.
50 in a regular season game over 27 years. Malone Bryant. Our teams around the league starting to pay attention here.
You know, Martin signed that huge contract extension before last season and then had his worst year in 3 years. His name was nowhere near the trade market. Now he's hitting 11 3-pointers a game and
I would hope not broccoli. But you never know. Especially in this day and age. It is definitely interesting being out in public though sometimes. I think I'm gonna have to pull this back because it keeps on getting in my face. Oh yeah. I'm like, where's my... And now you can just see my beautiful flowers and my face. Isn't it terrifying? Boo! So, I am probably going to be ending this soon because it's going to start getting busy in the next half hour and I have to pay attention to my customers. So, I appreciate you guys all for coming in. Thank you for all your support. especially eat my eggplant and eat your broccoli and however many pink tacos.
Since 1970, let's start with the All-Star, Tyrese Maxey. So far, he's shooting 52% from three. He's knocked down 15. His three-point shooting has been elite. That's the most in Sixers. His
We'll all know if that was really pink if we have like angry messages, right?
finishing
Eat
almost
my
6%.
eggplant.
What's the magic there? He's only 6'2", but
You'll get ones via Facebook. I'll get some in Discord. Like, what the fuck? That was me.
going to attack.
I can't see that stuff and it's not coming up. Like, you've messaged me and told me, hey, that's me.
It does not matter.
So,
Able to kiss it off the top. Look at where he finishes his shot, this layup, in order to get it for
definitely.
He's very savvy with that. Tyrese
I guess I'm the only non vegetable.
more than the greatest in the movie, Alex
I'm just Batman.
and right behind Will Chamberlain. And y'all know what they say about being in the stat line for Will. Now let's break down though his running mate, DJ Metcalf. The rookie, I knew if you liked that one.
I was reading a great story, speaking of Batman, about the cute little kid who got to go out on Giants Field and because he had a make a wish, and that kid is still alive, thank God. Still fighting the fight, I'm sure, in remission, but glad he's still here.
And then again, his basketball IQ was just so advanced as a rookie. Here, there's rough coverage, and he's going to read it until the last second. So if you engage with the
So everybody say your goodbyes, hellos. Pink, are you still there? I think it's just you. Eat my egg, or it's just eat my eggplant, eat your broccoli, and me. And that's okay, because I love both of you. So, everybody say goodbye. And I'll see you guys all soon.
3, 2, 1,
Oh, wow. Now look, all of a sudden people are starting to come in. It went up to 2 more. Poor Dirt Farmer, what up? I checked out that video that you sent me, thank you. Right back at you, broccoli. Right back at ya. Pink, you still lurking? You crying because we haven't wrenched you yet?
No, it's the house. We got 3. Oh, it's Trent's. His house. It's the one. Speaking of the one,
We know who 3 of us are. Who's the lurker? You got the clips. You got the clips. I love that you still have that one with the zucchini that I did with the Pixie song, Where Is My Mind? I remember you telling me, you need to go on TikTok Live and you need to start showing vegetables. I still remember that. That was like 2 years ago, maybe 3 now. I don't. It's got to be at least like 3 years now.
Yes. This year, we are finally updating our mission in subway tile and ivory.
So we are going to end things, PDF. Thank you for stopping by. Eat my eggplant. I will look at that message that you sent me of what that person said.
Start saving and make this happen. Good. Really. You can also check out a Chase High School.
That's what you said. You said that you have a lot. I'm still, I got to download it and then I might be reaching out to you and how to transfer all my music in case this gets pulled. Because, yeah, I have over 10 years of plus of concert footage that I never want to lose. It is funny, though, looking back to, like, way in the beginning when I posted. I had posted something for a band called Lamb of God, and that was kind of a very important concert at that particular time because the singer was going on trial in Prague for murder for something he didn't even do. So he went back and answered for it and went through the court process and even knew that at the end he could be giving up his freedom, but it turned out in the end that the court system saw that it was no fault of his own, that it was the security guards that were hired by the venue. So, okay. There's somebody in here claiming to give you or give us him a wrench under your name too, Taco. So isn't a grinder bootleg. It is not grinder bootleg. From what PDF tells me, that eventually, somewhere, some way down the line, that YouTube will eventually pull this, and then I'll lose all my concert footage. I don't know where you go to make these comments. Eat your eggplant.
Now accepting donations in land, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
PDF. Living rent free in a lot of people's heads. PDF. Ladies and gentlemen. It's like poker. I haven't heard that one though before, PDF. That one was good. Poker, I hardly know her. I don't know what to tell you then. You know about your blood sugar, so some of us can go and not eat for a little bit and it doesn't affect us. You, on the other hand, your health.
Well, why? Because tonight, the Bucks and the Knicks will play for the first time since the two were connected in trade talks for Giannis over the summer.
Not good.
Reported earlier this month that Giannis expressed interest in playing in Europe, but ultimately he
Not good at all.
reportedly is monitoring how the first quarter of the season goes and where his team stands in the midst.
I go to the store every day that I work to bring home food, so I eat properly at night. Okay, sometimes improperly, but right broccoli, I'm always snacking on something. I may not sit down and eat full meals, but I'm always snacking on something. Dinner a couple of nights ago was fresh mozzarella salad, tomatoes, and olive oil with fresh basil. And I toasted some sourdough bread to dip in the oil. It was very tasty. I don't know, PDF. I love food way too much. I don't think that'll ever happen. I don't think that will ever happen. My sisters used to tell me all the time, oh, enjoy eating like that because you hit a certain age. Oh, let me tell you something. I think I look pretty... Here. So I can't say I'm hiding. I think I look pretty darn good for a girl who can eat. No eat November. Yeah, to some families. And it's a damn shame that they're allowing that during Thanksgiving, no less. So that's kind of sad. There's a lot of families, and it's children, it's elderly people, it's disabled people. It's not right. Supposedly, some are food pantries. People are being directed towards food pantries to go to. There are people who are trying their hardest to make sure that those are stocked. I know that some of my friends back in the day when I lived in Cicero would sign up for a turkey dinner from the Salvation Army, and they would go and pick it up like right before Thanksgiving. They would do stuff for Christmas, so... You would think so, PDF, but like some people don't get very much. My Janie's here. I got a kettle line. So, I mean, you would figure, but when you have kids and stuff. Hold on, let me go outside because she's calling me. When you have kids that eat a lot, it's kind of hard to keep the cupboard stocked. Hold on. Hold on, peeps. As I'm ripping Mike's door off, he's like, what is this crazy woman doing?
Hello, senora.
Hola, senorita. Jeff comes in totally unfazed. Doesn't even look at me, just talks to me as if it was a normal
You know,
day.
it sounds like what my boss would do.
And then I told him about the T-Rex. Still unimpressed. Okay, everybody. I gotta go. I got customers. You guys have a great day. Stay safe, stay free, and always stand up for others. Have a good day, everyone. Mwah.